With nearly 2,000 different skins in Fortnite, a lot of skins end up becoming quite tryhard, and that is because some of the biggest streamers in the world and Fortnite pros start using these skins every single day. But if you want to know exactly what Fortnite pros made skins tryhard, then this is the video for you, because today, guys, we're looking at 22 Fortnite pros who made skins tryhard. There are going to be some OG skins on this list and some skins we've never really talked about on the channel before, so make sure you guys watch all the way through. And also, if I talk about your favorite skin or your favorite pro, you have to go down and hit the subscribe button. But let's get started off with Dynamo. Dynamo has been one of the best skins in the history of Fortnite, and this was made popular and tryhard by Mongraal. I'm sure a lot of you guys did see this coming. Mongraal has made so many skins tryhard in Fortnite, and even though he doesn't really play the game too much anymore, it's just crazy to think about the influence that Mongraal has had in the Fortnite community. A lot of the skins that he did use throughout his career have stayed popular even after he has quit, which just shows you guys how influential Mongraal actually was. Some of his favorite skins would definitely be some of the best skins that we have seen in Fortnite as well, but none of them are better than Dynamo. This is just one of the all-time classic skins. It has been so tryhard for such a long time as well, but I would love to see some extra edit styles for this skin, and that could definitely happen as we move through Chapter 4. Let's move on though, and one skin that has been possibly just a little bit more tryhard recently is Lara Croft. This is by far one of the best skins Fortnite has ever introduced to the game, and this was made popular and tryhard by FaZe Sway. FaZe Sway is one of the best controller players in the world. He has been using a bunch of different skins over the last few years, but more recently he has been using Lara Croft so much, and this is definitely one of the main reasons why this skin is so popular and sweaty today. A lot of people have absolutely been loving this skin. We really only see people using the default edit style of this skin though, even though we have a bunch of different edit styles like the fully golden style and the green PlayStation edit styles. The default style is the only one that people seem to use, especially in the more competitive game modes. I don't know why that is, but I guess that's what FaZe Sway has been using. But let's move on, guys, to our next skin, and this is Adeline. Now, Adeline is definitely one of the more underrated skins in the game, and it has been mained by Maddie. Maddie actually got her very own locker bundle with this skin as well, which is always really good to see. We always love Fortnite pros and streamers getting their own locker bundles and including skins that not too many people have been using in the past, and I feel like Adeline was the perfect skin. I do love this skin a lot. I love the way it looks. We even got a free edit style of this skin included in Winterfest a few months ago, which I feel like only helped the reputation of the original Adeline skin. It doesn't reappear in the store that often though, so if you are like me and don't own this skin yet, chances are you are going to have to wait a while in order to get it. One skin that is never going to be available again though is Midas, and this is actually made popular and tryhard by Mr. Savage. Midas is a really unique skin. Not only is it a battle pass skin, but it is also one of the only male skins on this list. Usually a lot of pros and streamers do end up using the female skins in the game. That seems to be what everyone else uses as well, and those usually tend to be the more tryhard skins. We don't usually see too many people using male skins, and male skins definitely don't become as popular or as tryhard as the female skins in the game, but Mr. Savage has definitely helped create some popularity amongst the male skins. There are so many that we could talk about, but I feel like Midas would have to be one of his most used skins, and it is definitely worth still using if you own this skin today. Obviously though, since it is a battle pass skin from Chapter 2, it is never going to be available again, but one skin that will be available very soon is Manic. Now, Manic has been mained by a few different pros and streamers, and that definitely helped this skin become as popular and as tryhard as it has been. We need to talk about both Cypher, PK, and Scoped. They have been using this skin pretty much since it first got released back during Chapter 1, and even though we have a bunch of different edit styles for this skin now, both of them have been using the default style of this skin since it was first released. It is such an amazing skin, and the fact that this only costs 800 V-Bucks just makes it even better. If you are looking for a really good skin to use, guys, this is definitely one of those skins. I've been a massive fan of this, and I feel like it could get even more styles in the future as well. If you are in the market for a skin that is a little bit more expensive though, you might want to start using Reflex or the Instinct skin. Reflex and Instinct have been made popular by Fresh. Fresh obviously has been using the Reflex skin basically since it was first introduced during Chapter 1. This is really the skin that features in almost every single thumbnail on his channel, and it is the skin that he definitely made tryhard in Fortnite. Obviously though, since this was a limited edition crossover skin, he couldn't actually include this in his very own locker bundle, and that ended up including the Instinct skin. This is basically a female variant of the Reflex skin. I actually still think it looks really, really good as well. But whenever you think of Fresh and Fortnite skins, you always think of Reflex. This skin is just so iconic. We've never really seen too many other pros or streamers using this either, and the same can be said for all of the default skins in Fortnite. I don't really need to talk about these too much because I'm sure you guys already know what Fortnite Pro I'm talking about, and this is Tfue. Tfue is one of the only pros in the world responsible for making the default skins popular and tryhard in Fortnite. These actually used to be the biggest bot skins in the game. Obviously, the default skins are like the only skins that you own when you first load into Fortnite, so chances are if you have been using the default skins, you were a complete noob and a complete bot, and that was until Tfue started using these skins once his main account got banned and he refused to buy any other skin that ever got introduced to the game. He started maining the default skins. This basically became his image, and he even used to dress up as the default Jonesy skin, which was so funny. We do see the default skins starting to become popular again. I feel like they have been quite tryhard in the past, but Tfue has of course now quit Fortnite and streaming altogether, so we don't know what is going to happen with these skins moving forward. But let's move on, guys, to every single skin in Fortnite. Now, this might sound a little bit weird, but there is actually one pro that is responsible for making almost every single skin in the game popular and tryhard, and that is Typical Gamer. He owns almost every single skin in the game. There are literally only 5 or 6 skins that he does not own, and whenever a new skin does get released into the store, he instantly buys it, which is just so insane. He definitely has one of the best lockers in the world, and because his locker collection is so good, he doesn't really have a skin that he uses every single day, and he doesn't really have a main skin. I feel like he has helped a lot of underrated skins become popular in Fortnite because so many people watch him every single day and love the skins that he is using. They just end up being a fan of those skins as well and are going to copy the skins that he is using. If you guys do think Typical Gamer has a main skin though, make sure to let me know what that is in the comments down below. But let's move on, guys, to a very unique skin, and this is the blue and yellow superhero skin. The superhero skins have been some of the most popular skins in the game, but Malibuca has taken this to another level by creating a unique style of these skins that no one else has ever used before. Usually a lot of people with the superhero skins do prefer to use just a single colored superhero skin because this does look a little bit cleaner and is going to make you guys look a lot more tryhard as well. But Malibuca is starting to change the narrative with these skins and using some of the more creative combos with them, and I feel like the blue and yellow superhero skin does look really clean and is gaining popularity, and that is all because of Malibuca. But let's move on, guys, to our next skin, and this is the Surf Witch. Now, the Surf Witch has been made by so many different pros and streamers in the past, but one creator that is still using this skin today is Halo BT. Halo has been using the Surf Witch over the last few seasons. It is definitely his main skin in Fortnite right now, even though he has been using a bunch of different skins every single day. I feel like the Surf Witch is the one that features in most of his videos. He is going to be using this in most of his live streams as well, and now that he's nearing 1 million subscribers, there are definitely a bunch of people using this skin every single day because it is the skin that Halo has been using. Even though the Surf Witch has been one of the more popular skins in the game, I don't think they will ever reach the popularity as the fully grey superhero skin, which is basically as close as you can get to the fully black superhero skin, since that has of course been banned. One Fortnite pro that has definitely made these more popular again is Bugha. He was the Fortnite World Cup winner and ended up earning over $3 million from this one tournament alone. That is just so insane to think about. He has definitely had a huge impact in the Fortnite pro community, and I think if you had to say what Fortnite skin he has been using lately and what skin he has definitely made popular, it is the fully grey superhero skin. Might sound a little bit weird because he does actually have his very own Icon series skin in Fortnite, but after that was released, he used it for a few weeks, and I feel like now we just don't really see him using it that often. Another really underrated skin that we need to talk about though is the Comfy Chomps. The Comfy Chomps is such an underrated skin that has actually started to become quite tryhard, and that is because of FaZe Replays. Replays has been using the Comfy Chomps since it was first introduced to the game, and a few weeks ago we got another edit style for this skin which makes it look even better. I actually think this is an improvement of the original style, which is so good, and it is only going to get more and more popular popular in the future, especially if Replays continues to use it. This is one of my favorite skins in the game right now. It is super underrated, and with more people starting to use it every single day, that can only be from Replay's influence. Let's move forward though, guys, to our next skin, and this is the fully green superhero skin. We don't really see too many people using the bright color superhero styles, but the fully green superhero has actually been quite popular in the past, and that is because of Zemi. Zemi has been using this skin for such a long time. He stands out so much with this skin, and I actually think that is really cool. We don't really see too many other pros or streamers using the fully green superhero skin, so with it becoming more and more popular in the Fortnite community, that is definitely because of Zemi's influence. He is one of the best zero build players in the world. He has been starting to play the building game mode a little bit again, which is always really good to see, but I feel like a lot of people have been using this skin in Fortnite Chapter 4 because of Zemi. If this is you, then make sure to let me know in the comments down below. But let's move on, guys, to our next skin, and this is Travis Scott. I probably don't need to talk about this too much. I'm sure you guys can guess which creator I am talking about, and this is Mr. Savage again. Yes, guys, we've already talked about Mr. Savage, but we had to talk about him again because he has made Travis Scott so popular and tryhard in Fortnite. This again goes back to the male skins. He is one of the only pros in the world that still uses male skins today, and whenever he's not using Midas, chances are he is using Travis Scott. It is one of the best male skins we have ever seen. It is only featured in the store once as well, and that was back during Chapter 2 Season 2 when the skin was first released. So the fact that he's been using this skin now for like 3 years is just so insane, and shows you guys the influence that Mr. Savage has on the Fortnite community. One other male skin that has actually been quite popular and tryhard throughout Fortnite's history though is Codename Elf. There is only one pro that has been using this skin, and this is Lachlan. Even though Lachlan doesn't really use this skin anymore because he does have his own Icon Series skin, I feel like it is definitely worth including him on this list because he has had a massive influence on the Fortnite community. He does of course use the Lachlan skin quite a bit, but I still feel like he does use Codename Elf from time to time, and chances are if you see anyone using Codename Elf in Fortnite, they're going to be using it because it is Lachlan's skin. I love the way this looks. I think it is such an amazing skin, and it was also quite rare for a very long time as well, which just made this even better. Let's move on though, guys, to a skin that is still very popular today, and these are the Mogul Masters. Now, there are so many different styles of the Mogul Masters, and I feel like each of them has been made popular by a different pro. Particularly, guys, we're going to be talking about the Canadian Mogul Master. This has been made popular by Nick A30, and I feel like this popularity has only increased since Chapter 4 started. Nick A30 might have become a little bit of a meme over the last few weeks with a lot of the TikTok videos that have been released, but I feel like he has also helped the Canadian Mogul Master become very tryhard in Fortnite. These were always good skins. I still think they are very good and love the way they look. It is obviously quite expensive though, coming in at 1,500 V-Bucks, and that is just for one of these skins. It isn't one skin with a bunch of different edit styles. You have to buy each individual Mogul Master for 1,500 V-Bucks, which is just crazy. I think the Canadian Mogul Master has been the most popular for the longest time, and that would definitely be because of Nick A30's influence. But again, if you guys do prefer the other Mogul Masters, that is totally fine. I think there are some really good styles that we don't really talk about too much anymore, but they are still definitely good skins. The next skin that we just have to talk about though was released around the same time as the Mogul Masters, and this was the Dark Bomber. The Dark Bomber has been in Fortnite since Chapter 1 Season 5. It was one of the first ever Dark Series skins that we had in the game as well, and was a remake of the Bright Bomber. This has been made popular by FaZe Sway, who has been maining this skin pretty much since Chapter 1. That is so crazy to think about. It has been like 5 years since this skin was first introduced to the game, and we still see him using it from time to time. I don't know that there is anyone on this list that has been using a skin for longer than him. It is just so insane to think about, but again, as we've already talked about, he does use some other skins in the game, especially Lara Croft, and of course some other skins as well. One skin that we don't really talk about too much on the channel though is Channy, and that is because there isn't really too many Fortnite pros or streamers that have been maining this skin. This is probably my main skin though, so if you guys do want to copy this, then I really feel like this skin should be a lot more popular today, so make sure you give it a try. Obviously though, I'm not a pro or a tryhard player. I'm a little bit of a bot, but I still think this skin is really good. and if you do like the way it looks, it is definitely worth buying the next time it's in the store. It should actually be featuring in the store in a few weeks time because we will be getting a second Dune movie, and I can tell you guys right now, this skin is going to be one of the best in the game. It isn't as good as something like the Psycho Bandit though, but the Psycho Bandit has been made by Mongraal over the last few years. The Psycho Bandit is one of my favorite skins. It was first introduced back towards the end of chapter 1, but it has only featured in the store once, which means we don't really see too many people using it today. If you guys do like the way this looks though, hopefully you do own it, because chances are we are never going to see this skin in the store again. I would absolutely love for a second style to come out, which would mean this would get released again into the store, but as you guys know, chances are that is never going to happen. One skin that is available right now though is Mariposa, and that is because Mariposa is in the Chapter 4 Season 3 Battle Pass. There is one pro that has been maining this quite a bit, and that is Somerset. Somerset has had a bunch of different skins being popular in the past. She has used so many different amazing skins in Fortnite, but I feel like since Chapter 4 Season 3 has released, her main skin has been Mariposa. Mariposa is definitely one of the best Battle Pass skins we have seen in a really long time. It is basically a Dynamo 2.0 as well, which just makes it even better, and is probably the reason we don't have a second edit style for the Dynamo skin. But let's move on guys to our next skin, and this is Sparkplug. Sparkplug is definitely one of the most interesting skins on this list. It died down so quickly. We saw a bunch of people using it back during Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, and then hardly anyone was using this during Chapter 3. I didn't really see too many people using it towards the start of Chapter 4 either, but we have seen a bunch of people using it over the last few days because Clix got his very own locker bundle in Fortnite again. Clix is the main reason why this skin is so popular and tryhard. We have seen a bunch of people using it today, and this is by far one of my favorite skins of all time. I do love the edit styles for this skin as well, but make sure to let me know in the comments down below if this is a skin that you have been using. But let's move on guys to our next skin, and this is Siren. Siren has been one of the most iconic Fortnite skins of all time. I feel like that is why we just had to include it at the #1 position. It has been tryhard since it was first introduced during Chapter 2 Season 2. It did set you back 1,200 V-Bucks, and there have been so many pros making this in the past, but there is only one pro that we need to include, and that is Benji Fishy. Benji Fishy has now quit Fortnite, but this is still one of the most popular skins in the game today, which not only shows you guys how good this skin actually is, but also how influential Benji Fishy was on the Fortnite community. I feel like people copied whatever skin he was using on any given day, even if he was using the most crazy and random skins, and Fish Stick is a perfect example of that. Most recently though, he was using Siren a lot, and I feel like that is the skin that he is going to be known for, and that is the skin that is still tryhard because of his influence. But there you guys go, that is 22 Fortnite pros who made skins tryhard. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to let me know who your favorite pro is in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.